Hello, my name is Ivan Almazan. I'm a second year at the University of Chicago studying chemical engineering. I'm born in Chicago's Humboldt Park, but for most of my life I've lived in Joliet, Illinois, so that's where I consider home. In my free time, I enjoy playing soccer with my little brother, reading, and creating material for my organization called LIME, which stands for Latinos in Molecular Engineering. And this was actually an instance where I had to take a risk. So, apart from this being my first organization and not knowing how to go about creating it, there is already an organization on campus called Latinos in STEM. So, a huge risk that I was taking in creating this organization was in how I could compete with Latinos in STEM or how my organization was different. And the way I went about it was through marketing. So I marketed my organization specifically towards others in my major. And this was largely due to me seeing the lack of Latino presence in my classes. So I wanted to create an environment where we could congregate and show support for one another while also learning from upperclassmen and Latinos who were already established in their engineering careers. And I was able to see how this was paid off by seeing the huge turnout I would have at my events or have at my events, where other students actually come up to me and say how they've been waiting for an organization specifically tailored for those of the engineering degree. As for a marketing trend that I've been interested in lately, it would have to be the increase in Ozempic sales the past few years, specifically how it relates to social media influences and the way it's been remarketed as a weight loss drug instead of its original purpose as a treatment for type 2 diabetes. Because one thing I've noticed as part of a younger generation is the huge influence that social media apps such as Instagram and TikTok have had on the marketing of medication, specifically these aesthetic drugs, which is to say medication that one takes not for any like necessary effect, but rather for a desired body image. And it's a pattern that I think is really prevalent here in the US as a result of our high obesity rates. And I think it's a pattern that companies use to their advantage. And we can see this actually manifest in the sales price for Ozempic here in the US versus abroad. Because here in the US, we can sell Ozempic for 10 times the price as that in the UK. Thank you for your time and your consideration, and I hope to hear back from you really soon. Thank you.